Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Dish Upon a Star. My name is Samantha, and this week I'm not teaching you how to make anything. We're doing a travel vlog, baby. Eddie and I went to Salem, Massachusetts in the beginning of October, and we saw a couple of the spots where they filmed Hocus Pocus. I had to film and share with you guys. Down below I'm going to link the addresses of these places that we went to visit. I'm also going to link a couple of tours that we took in Salem. That's where I got a lot of my information that I share with you in this video. We did a ghost tour that was really fun. We got to, use the EMF thing and check for readings. And it was kind of like Disney World in the sense that Eddie got me a ghost to take home. So you're going to want to check out those places down below. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more pictures of my trip, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll be sharing some pictures of the yummy, yummy food that we ate and the really spooky cemeteries that we saw. So hop on your broom or your vacuum or what have you, and let's all go to Salem. So since Eddie flies so much, he gets us premier access, so we get to cut all the lines. It's like a fast pass for the airport. Right over the Atlantic Ocean right now, which is scary and exciting all at the same time. I get Boston seafood soup. You bet your ass. So Salem Hocus Pocus filming spot number 1 is the Ropes Mansion. So you will recognize this as the facade used in Hocus Pocus as Allison'S house. And tonight we did a really cool ghost tour of Salem, and we learned a little bit of history about this house, more so about the ghost that haunts this house. Her name is Abigail Bishop. Her room was that window right there, and back in the 1600s, when you were cooking or using the fire, you were supposed to dip your hems of your skirt in water, tie it in knots so it didn't get in the fire. Well, she didn't do that one night and her dress caught on fire, and that was how she passed away. Very recently, I think within the past 20 years, they were doing some construction on the house. And one of the gentlemen was in the house alone, and he smelled burning flesh. And he walked up to the room over there, and he saw in the middle of the room the ghost of Abigail Bishop burning up, just in flames. She looked at him with these hollow eyes, and then she disappeared. Needless to say, that man did not come back to this house, and I don't know if construction was ever finished on the project. I don't remember, but I know this is part of the Peabody Essex Museum here in Salem. So we actually just discovered that there's like a pathway, or it's right there behind me, and it's on the side of the Ropes Mansion. So if you walk back, there's actually a very beautiful garden. Last night when we were here, we saw people walking their dogs back here. We weren't really sure, if we could go back here, but we are here during the day. Stunning. So right now we're at Hocus Pocus filming spot number 2. This is the Old Town Hall in Salem. This is where they filmed the dance scene. So where they had the big Halloween party in town on the 2nd floor. That actually used to be event space. So this space right here, this used to be the home of Elias Derby. He's considered the first millionaire in the United States. He actually was the first person to bring an elephant over to the United States. Fun fact, they miscalculated how much water an elephant actually needs. So while he was on the ship, they kept giving the elephant beer. So now, as we know from our friend Dumbo, you give an elephant alcohol, and what color does it turn? Pink. So the elephant turned pink, the elephant got very sick. It was in America for about a day before it passed away. That was a fun fact I learned on one of our tours this week. We also learned that this place is very, very haunted. The ghost of Elias Derby is said to haunt the 2nd floor. So this window right here is the one that we were told on our that you can see Elias Derby out of sometimes. We took a bunch of pictures on our ghost tour the other night. I didn't quite get any orbs or anything cool like I thought I did. I didn't even get anything on the EMF reader, so Elias didn't want to say hi to us the other night, but that's okay. Real Salem police, not fake police like the guy in the movie. This is another stop on our Hocus Pocus filming tour of New England. This is where they shot all the daytime cemetery scenes. So in the beginning of the movie, when you see Max riding his bike through the cemetery, and then Ice and the other guy, I forgot his name, are bullying him, this is where they filmed those scenes. It's one of the oldest cemeteries in New England. So all the nighttime cemetery scenes in Hocus Pocus were actually shot on a soundstage in Burbank, but this is where they shot everything during the day. So I've been through a bunch of cemeteries since we got to Massachusetts, and a lot of them have kind of the same type of design on them. And I thought that the design of Billy Butcherson's headstone was maybe just like for Hollywood purposes, but I guess in real life that's what the cemetery headstones look like, because this is one from 1737. And it has that skull and crossbone imagery on it. I had to stop and take a look at this headstone because the design just really stood out for me. And as a funeral director, this is something you wouldn't see in a modern day cemetery, so it's just so unique to this cemetery. We are on the last stop of our Hocus Pocus filming locations. This is probably the most iconic, the one that you folks will recognize the most. It is the outside of Max and Danis' house. It is a lot smaller than it looks in the movie. As you can see, we are not alone. I'm gonna get a couple pictures of myself in the front of it, but we do need to be respectful because this is a private residence. People do still actually live here. This is about like 12-15 minutes right outside the Salem. It's right on the ocean. It is beautiful. So that's it for our little trip of Hocus Pocus filming locations here in Massachusetts. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a magical day.